Welcome to the Hypnosis on Optimism. Rest onto your back, close your eyes, breathe in, fill your lungs, and exhale. Breath in, optimistically breathe out. When you learn how to go beyond a positive attitude, everything looks lighter and brighter. Your attitude shapes the world around you. So changing your attitude can literally transform your life. Now, take a nice deep breath in and slowly exhale. This is your time to relax and unwind. Just feel the breath moving through your body and enjoy the sensation. Watch the breath for a moment. Notice how it feels as it moves through your body. Now, take another deep breath and breathe in the positive energy all around you. And just allow yourself to soften and let all of the muscles of your body become loose and limp. Allow your breathing to settle into an easy, natural, and rhythmical pattern. You have nothing to do and nowhere to go. So just relax and allow yourself to be at peace. Now, take another long, slow, deep breath, breathing in the relaxation and peace, and breathing out any strain or tension. As you relax, you feel all the tiny muscles around your eyes softening. This sense of relaxation melting into your entire body. Every muscle, every fiber, every bone of your body is gradually being drained of any strain or tension as you sink deeper and deeper into this lovely relaxation. You feel your neck muscles go limp and your head feels heavy. There's no need to fight. Everything is easy in this magical place. It's time for you to teach your subconscious mind to learn to naturally and automatically develop the habit of focusing on the positive things that happen in your life rather than the negative. We've all heard the phrase that the pessimistic person sees the glass as half empty, while the optimist sees it as half full. And that can easily translate to your perception about pretty much everything in your life. Clearly, you have come to this point of sitting down with yourself to focus on the development of optimism in your life. You have come to the point where you realize that the negative and pessimistic thought process is very limiting, isn't it? The pessimistic person accepts defeat. They allow fear and worry to take over and fester in the mind, rather than seeing the best in the situation. And so, you realize that there is this negative part of yourself that has been stopping you and getting in the way of you being how you really want to be. You'd really prefer to feel happier and more hopeful. You really want to see a brighter future for yourself, and you wish there was a way to do that. You want to tune into the positive part of yourself who's more like a cheerleader or an angel, whispering words to you that make you want to look at things in the best possible way that you can. And you can. You have many personalities inside of yourself. You have learned through your life different ways to be during different situations. And maybe through watching other people that have had negative attitudes, sometimes you have found yourself letting your negative part of you control go in a lazy sort of way and just let that part of you have the control over your thoughts, haven't you? So I just want you to identify that behavior as you bring to mind some of the times, or maybe even just one time, when you have allowed that behavior to take over. And you can even begin to realize that being negative has cost you some things in your life, hasn't it? Even more significant is negativity is not who you really are. It's a learned behavior. It's a habit. So, however you are noticing that part of you in some way now, I want you to show that part of you who's in charge. Just take a moment to find a place where you can just bury this behavior. It'll still be there if you want to use it someday, but it's going to become something you used to do, a forgotten part of yourself that no longer has any power. You have the power. So in whatever way you want, just make that happen and put it away. There's this other characteristic of yourself that you are now becoming more and more identified with, that glass half full person who starts the day on a positive note and ends the day feeling proud of the way you handled things. That part of you is much truer to who you really are. There have already been so many times when you have felt this way, the way the optimistic part of you is. You have experienced so many times. As a matter of fact, you probably already are much more optimistic than you think you are. But you want to really be even more this way from now on because you know this positive part of you holds the key to your happy future. You realize that when you usually do see the best in things, the best things generally do happen. Isn't that true? You are aware that when you usually do notice the best in other people, you do generally find yourself attracting the best in other people. You usually do know that things are going to turn out right, and they usually do as long as you maintain that thought process. You really do believe deep down inside that it is possible to have an optimistic attitude about life. You are taking the time right now to work toward that end because somewhere inside of you, you know that you can be that way. You know you want to be that way. And you know what being that way really means to you, don't you? What does it mean to you? Good. I sense you are so clearly being optimistic right now, aren't you? And you are growing more and more comfortable and connected to this hopeful part of yourself that wants to feel and believe in the best possible outcomes, can't you? This optimistic way of being feels right for you, doesn't it? You choose to embrace the optimistic part of yourself because it is that part of you that really does want the best. And you embrace that part by embracing a certain attitude in the way you carry yourself. There is a way that someone who's developed this attitude thinks, speaks, walks, acts. You are choosing happiness. You are choosing to acknowledge the positive way of thinking and feeling and behaving. You recognize immediately when you are letting the negative side get control of you, and when you do, you snap out of it and get back in control again. You realize what having this optimistic attitude means to you. It means that you are saying yes to success. Yes to love. Yes to happiness. It is important to you. Because you choose to be optimistic, it's easier for you to trust life and live in the moment. You take time to carefully envision exactly what results you want. And this fuels the fire and ambition within you. Your ambition and drive create more success and more positive results in your life. And as a result, you have created the perfect self-fulfilling prophecy of your optimistic thinking, leading to positive actions, which create the results you want and fuel an even more optimistic attitude. When you have exhausted the typical solutions, you are the type of person who can think. There must be a way, and so you are able to get out of the box, take risks, and work things out in unfamiliar territory. You have never-ending persistence, and it pays. Instead of settling for "it can't be done," you're the one who says, "how can it be done?" You have the determination of a bulldog, refusing to let go of a favorite toy. And it definitely is taking you where you want to be with all of your goals in life. Whatever goal you are working on, whether it be at home or work, you derive a sense of satisfaction from persevering until reaching the goal is your reality. If you don't succeed at first, you rethink the problem, find a different way to approach it, and begin again. An optimist can't be fooled by this thing we call failure. The optimist sees this setback as simply another opportunity to become even more creative. You are accepting and believing these suggestions at the subconscious level of your mind, and really feeling yourself becoming the bright, confident person that you have always wanted to bring to the forefront. More and more, you feel your energy levels are soaring. You are happy. You have a healthy outlook on life. You live longer and live a healthy life. You are living a well-rounded, full life and enjoying your life in every way. You have the desire to do things you've never done before, and you want to go to new places, meet new people, and become more involved in the world. You are becoming the type of person who feels capable of extending your hands to help others, and you make every effort to do what you can when the need arises. You receive a great feeling of satisfaction from being a giver because you are the person who believes it can be done, and you step up and do it. Each day, you find a way to smile and laugh, and it becomes contagious, causing you to be someone others want to be around. You are influential. Your personal relationships are improving, growing, expanding, and become healthier than ever before. As we come to the end of this session, these are the thoughts that you carry with you throughout the day. Today is going to be a good day. I am grateful for all that I have. I feel fortunate. I see a positive side to everything in life. I choose to create a positive outcome. I choose to develop my optimistic attitude more and more with each thought that I think from now on. In a moment, as you listen to my voice, I'm going to bring you back into the room. I will start to count from 1 to 5, and you will become more awake and alert on each number. On the number 5, you will become fully awake, refreshed, with a sense of purpose. You may feel a feeling of excitement, and this is perfectly natural. 1, body and mind beginning to awaken. 2, becoming aware of muscles and external sounds. 3, feeling the muscles in the legs and arms waking. 4, eyes wanting to open and relaxed but aware of the room. And 5, completely awake and feeling so wonderfully refreshed and alive. Stay here as long as you like, hands to your forehead, connected. We bow forward. Optimistically. Namaste. Thank you.